Embarrassing. That's the word I would use to describe the State of the Union. Not just that, but in general. The Democrats, they truly have manifested the actual reality of Trump Derangement Syndrome. It used to just be some stupid meme that people said. It wasn't even funny, and it actually got to the point where it was annoying because people, especially on the right wing, they said it so much, but then it came true. It became a real thing. They willed it into existence. It's so insane that the left wing has become so hateful of Trump that they are willing to undermine America itself. I mean, the State of the Union address. First of all, this trap they set. I don't know who came up with it. Probably not Trump. I mean, it's probably someone in his administration. But whoever set this up. Now, the Democrats did stand for some things, and they did sit for plenty of things. But the main punchlines of this are the things that you see all over the internet. And even if you don't watch the entirety of the State of the Union, which most people don't, you still see these like main things, like what I'm going to show. And as a result of that, people only see this really negative narrative of the Democrats. Mind you, it is a pretty negative looking thing they've done here, but they did stand for some things. That's just not what you're going to see. What you're going to see is Trump saying, stand if you think the citizens of the USA come before illegal immigrants, and then the Democrats aren't going to stand. And then you're going to see Trump trash talk them.
One of the great things about the State of the Union is how it gives Americans the chance to see clearly what their representatives really believe. So tonight I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
And then it's going to go on to Trump saying other things that you can agree with. Like, he combos that into saying the voter ID laws, like, stand, or he actually, he didn't even ask to stand. He only asked to stand one time that I can recall. And after that, it became just this infinite combo of the Republicans standing over and over again, or some of them just staying standing. And the Democrats almost never stood for anything. And so it made them look really bad because, like, I think Trump even said that the Democrats had like 80-something% of people agreed with the voter ID law.
It's very simple. All voters must show voter ID. All voters must show proof of citizenship in order to vote. And no more crooked mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel. None. And this should be an easy one. And by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats. 89%.
But they still wouldn't stand because they hate Trump that much. The Trump Derangement Syndrome stopped them from making themselves look better, making themselves look decent. And it's something that goes beyond Trump, and it bleeds over into other things. Like, it's beyond Trump Derangement Syndrome. It's now America Derangement Syndrome. Like, the celebrities, Billie Eilish saying all of these things, and loads of other people as well, or the Alyssa Liu, the Olympians and all of them. Like, it's some sort of weird whirling maelstrom where all of America is getting caught up in it. These Venezuelan drug boats are getting shot by the Coast Guard and the Navy, and everyone's immediately jumping to attack their own military without even knowing any facts. Like, I saw, like, every single time something like this happened, it was days of nonstop insults on social media, on Reddit, whatever, about how awful America is, about how we killed innocent people on these boats that were out in the middle of the ocean. None of it was what the American military said it was. It was all a lie. The Coast Guard's evil, the Navy's evil, the government's evil, Trump is evil. And then what happens? Cuba shoots down a speedboat with 10 people in it from America and says, oh, yeah, they were terrorists. They had guns and bombs and Molotovs for some reason, even though that's kind of symbolic of fire, which is the nemesis of boats. And the Cuban Coast Guard takes them out, or at least kills 4 of them, and takes the other 6. And the left wing says, yeah, Fafo, that's what you get? Rip Bozo? Like, why are you believing the Cuban government instantaneously compared to the American government when they were shooting down Venezuelan boats? How is that even remotely fair? I mean, I can understand being critical of the American government. Okay, I mean, I get that. But why do you instantly believe in the Cuban government? They're not exactly very friendly with us. They have been friendly with antagonistic foreign powers like Russia. I mean, I don't know if you've heard of the Cuban Missile Crisis, very close to World War III and a nuclear war at that. They're not really our best friends, and they're ruled by a dictator, last time I checked. So why just immediately believe in them? And then you get information that the 10 people in the boat were apparently Cuban ex-nationals who went there to attack the government or some weird thing. Like, that doesn't matter. What matters is that everyone immediately believed, I say everyone, the left immediately believed Cuba, but they never believed America. They attacked America. They attacked their own country, saying that it was all a lie. I'm not telling you to believe the government blindly, but you should at least give them some sort of credence. Like, you can't just say everything they've ever said is a lie because you hate Trump. The Trump Derangement Syndrome is weirdly the most damaging thing that's happening in the country right now, and it doesn't even matter what Trump says. Like, Trump had a Black History Month at the White House, and what good did that do him? People still said he's racist because of it. Doesn't matter what he does. Trump could get up on stage and say, so we've got a cure for cancer, totally free for everybody. It solves all types of cancer. We've stopped Parkinson's. We've stopped Alzheimer's. We've solved all illnesses, infinite energy, infinite water, infinite food, faster than light space travel, teleportation. I mean, he could just straight up say everything, the cure for everything, immortality, invincibility, and people would still say, no, it's Trump that did it, so I don't want it. I'd rather die. I'd rather painfully die than have Trump's blessings. I mean, what can you do with a group of people who cannot be satisfied by anything, who refuse to be satisfied by anything simply because of hatred? And what can you do with a group of people who claims that they're the group of love despite this? It's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. Thank you for watching.
Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself.